A maths practice video by Andrew Brodie from AB Education. Trigonometry 7. Special angle values. You will remember from the previous videos that we use SOHCAHTOA as a reminder of the formulae we need to find the sizes of angles and sides in a right-angled triangle. We know that sin x equals opposite over hypotenuse, cos x equals adjacent over hypotenuse, and tan x equals opposite over adjacent. Look at this right-angled triangle. The right angle is, of course, 90 degrees. We are showing an angle of 45 degrees, which means the other angle must also be 45 degrees, as all three angles must add up to 180. Because it has two equal angles, it is an isosceles triangle, so two sides must be equal. We're giving each of these sides a value of 1. The hypotenuse can be found from Pythagoras' theorem to be the square root of 2. You need to remember what this triangle looks like. Looking at the angles shown, the size of the side opposite is 1, the adjacent is 1, and the hypotenuse is root 2. So tan 45 degrees is opposite over adjacent, so it must be 1 over 1, which of course is 1. Sin 45 is opposite over hypotenuse and must be 1 over root 2. Cos 45 is adjacent over hypotenuse, so that is also 1 over root 2. You need to know these facts. Here is another right-angled triangle that you need to remember. The right angle is, of course, 90 degrees. One of the other two angles is 30 degrees. The side opposite is 1, the hypotenuse is 2, and the adjacent is root 3. Tan 30 is opposite over adjacent, so it's 1 over root 3. Sin 30 is opposite over hypotenuse, so it's 1 over 2, which is a half. Cos 30 is adjacent over hypotenuse, so it's root 3 over 2. You need to know these facts. Here's the same right-angled triangle, but this time we're looking at the other angle, which is of course 60 degrees. So now the side adjacent to the angle is 1, the hypotenuse is still 2, and the side opposite the angle is root 3. Tan 60 is opposite over adjacent, so it's root 3 over 1, which is just root 3. Sin 60 is opposite over hypotenuse, so it's root 3 over 2. Cos 60 is adjacent over hypotenuse, so it's a half. You need to know these facts. Here are the values you need to know. The easiest way to learn them is to remember the triangles we've looked at. Use the information shown on the triangles to work out the values shown here. You also need to learn these values. Notice that tan 90 degrees is not shown because it's impossible to define it.